Welcome. Today we're going to talk about this beautiful 2023 Toyota Supra. One awesome sports car. We do really well with these Supras, knock on wood. Every one we've had at our store, and we've had a lot, has sold fairly quickly and fairly well for us. And I hope it will be the case for this one. Maybe it will be you who will be the next happy owner of this beautiful Supra. 2023 is an awesome year for the Supra because it got the addition of a manual gearbox. The Supra was first introduced for the 2020 model year, and it only had 330 horsepower only. Honestly, it's still pretty fast for 330 horsepower. I think a year later they bumped it up to 382 horsepower. So with 382 horsepower, this thing's an absolute rocket ship. It is so much fun to drive. It uses a lot of BMW running gear. When Toyota went back to the drawing board to reintroduce the Supra, rather than developing it from the ground up themselves, they used BMW technology. So this platform is largely based off the same platform they built the BMW Z4 on. And it's not just BMW and Toyota. Platform sharing has gone on for years and years and years. And, you know, some are more obvious than others. You know, at first I was I was a little bit taken aback why Toyota wouldn't do it themselves completely from the ground up, because the Supra that, you know, I grew up working at a Toyota store, so I had a chance to drive, what is it, the Mark III or Mark IV Supra? Well, it was a Supra from the, you know, 93 to 98, the iconic Supra from Fast and Furious. I've been lucky enough to be behind the wheel of many of those in my teenage life, and they are absolutely amazing. You know, I probably won't have a chance to drive one now, because now if you have a nice one, it's probably worth $150,000. But back in the 90s, you could buy a used one for $20,000-$25,000, and they were amazing then, and I'm sure they're amazing now. And even the earliest Supras from the, you know, mid 80s till early 90s, that was kind of more of a Grand Tour, big and heavy. It only had like 210 horsepower or something, or 230 horsepower, the turbocharged version. And then when they redesigned the Supra to the, was it the Mark III, Mark IV, you know, that was game-changing. 320 horsepower, that level of performance back in the 90s was absolutely amazing, and it is still amazing today. This is a beautiful example. Only has 4,000 miles on it. And going back to BMW using the platform, one of Toyota's things that they wanted to do when they came back with the Supra is they really wanted an inline 6-cylinder engine, because the iconic 2JZ, I think that's what it was, a 2JZ that they put in the previous generation Supra, that was part of the legend of the Supra. So who makes amazing inline 6 performance engines? BMW. So it might seem kind of like a Frankenstein type car, but when you get behind the wheel and drive it in execution, it's absolutely amazing. You have to look really hard to see the BMW. It has a lot of Toyota personality and styling, especially in the outside. This amazing 6-speed gearbox, of course, is sourced from BMW, is butter smooth. We have a drive mode selector you can put in sport mode that will, I think, firm up the steering, change the exhaust a little bit, makes it louder. Yep, the exhaust got a little bit louder. We have a great climate control system, power and heated seats. We have navigation. We have a rear parking camera, really down to business interior, JBL audio system, nice easy to read gauge cluster. They did a great job with the interior. It kind of fits you like a glove, and if you're on the bigger side, I'm 6'2". I got plenty of headroom. You kind of got these double bubble roof right here, so I got plenty of headroom in here. Very, very comfortable. Beautiful color combination of black on black. And with the 3-pedal handshaker configuration, I think that's the best way to enjoy a vehicle like this. Automatic transmissions are great, but if you're gonna have a car like this and you are physically able to drive a manual transmission, if you can't, it's not that hard to learn. It's just so rewarding. You have a physical connection to the vehicle, unlike an automatic gearbox of a manual gearbox. Really cool LED lights. Of course, we have the BMW sourced inline 6, 382 horsepower, I think is what it is, the exact output. Beautiful styling, especially on the outside. It does not look anywhere like a BMW. Of the carbon fiber mirror caps, tinted windows. We have some great promotions going on right now. Complimentary delivery to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We can also ship nationwide. That can't be complimentary. In fact, I think the last Supra we had, an 891 edition, we ended up sending that one to California. And at a glance, the trunk doesn't look too big, but when you look inside it, you can see it's kind of recessed. So it's not too bad. Obviously, this is built to be a pure sports car. It's not built for luggage space, but you have enough luggage maybe for a long weekend, getaway with a significant other. Nice underbody diffuser. And I don't know if it's still the case, but when the Supra first came out, it's actually the shortest wheelbase, widest track production car you can buy. So it's got a very wide wheelbase, making this thing handle like it's on rails. This thing is absolutely amazing to drive. In a straight line or on a curvy road, it's rewarding either way. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.